Hello students, good morning everybody. So here once again I welcome you all to this accountancy class, and in this accountancy class let me take next problem under non-profit organization. Okay, for that I have selected this one today. I read the problem, then I explain it while reading the problem, then I show the solution. And previous videos also, whatever I have sent, I did the same thing, and hope you are following it and able to solve problems independently. As in previous yesterday class I have given you one practice problem, right? So try to do it your own, right? So if you have any doubts you can call me. And let me take this problem now. And what is given here, this is the following are the balance sheet and receipt and payment account of Malnad Sports Club, Chikmagaluru, and they have given opening balance sheet. See the balance sheets, the previous year 31/3/2017 is showing. These are the items. Liability side, outstanding salary, so salary which was outstanding for 2017 which will be paid this year, so it means previous year expenses, outstanding expenses for the previous year less 3200. Then similarly outstanding rent also the same treatment, concerned rent we have to deduct 800. Then subscription received in advance. See, this is a subscription which is belonging to 2018, received in 2017, means pre-received, received in advance. Received in advance means for the, we are preparing recipient income and expenditure account for the year 2018, right? So that means this is income belong to 2018, means we should add it plus, right? Then capital fund is given 1,30,800, that we take it as a opening capital fund. Then this side cash at bank, that is opening cash balance is given 52,400, and which will be the first item in the receipt and payment account. Then we have outstanding subscription 4,800 for the last year. So last year it was receivable, means we have received it this year, so it means from the total subscription we should deduct 4,800. If separately they have given, then we are considering only 17/18, not 16/17. So if we consider only 17/18, then no need to deduct. If we take the total, then we have to deduct it. So separately, if the year is mentioned in the receipt and payment account, then directly we are taking income belonging to that year for which we are preparing income and expenditure account. Then sports material is asset 43,600. Then furniture is 32,800, also an asset. Investment 5,200. So these are the asset which we are going to take as it is. Then plus if there is any addition, any purchases during the year, we are going to add, and any depreciation related to that we are going to deduct. Then receipt and payment account is given for the year, and these are the receipts, and years are given separately, then no need to take any tension. Concerned year we are going to take directly. Then previous year if it is taken, then we are going to deduct it, and if it is taken subsequent year, going to deduct it. So if we are taking directly 2017-18 subscription 90,200, then no addition, no deletion, no deduction, right? Then donations are given 32,400, which we will see it what it is asked to consider it as a capital or revenue. Then entrance fees 65,200, the same treatment, we should see the adjustment. Then interest received, it is purely revenue. Okay, sale of old sports material also purely revenue, right? So means considering only in the income and expenditure account. See, rent is given separately for 2017-18, 8,800 we are going to take it. So this 800 which was outstanding for 16-17 separately shown, means we are not going to deduct it. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಯರ್ ವೈಸ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 8,800 ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ದೆನ್ ಕಮ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರೀಸ್. Salary also considered only directly for the year 2017-18, 46,400, and previous year we have not added means no need to deduct it. And one thing is subsequent year also 2018-19 2400 salary we have to take it as a prepaid salary only in the balance sheet. And here also subscription 2018-19 4200 ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ we have 15,800, so take it as a revenue expenses. General expenses 10,800, okay, revenue expenses. And furniture purchased 48,000, right? 48,000, and date is mentioned 31/3/2018 means last date of the accounting period. So it means no depreciation on this 48,000, only the ಬುಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 32,800 ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು 48,000 ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆನ್ 110 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 57,600 ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ 43,600 ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಎಡಿಷನ್ 57,600 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಅಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 43,600ಗೆ ಹೋಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ 57,600ಗೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 6 months because purchased on 1/10/17 date is mentioned. When the date is mentioned from that date to accounting period end means 31st March we have to consider 6 months it will become October 3rd. Okay, so like that, and 60,800 is what the closing bank balance, cash balance, which we are going to take in the balance sheet. Okay, then these are the subscriptions outstanding for the year, this year. Current year subscription ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, outstanding subscription, remember it, buy at it, 5,600 should be added. Yes, printing unpaid means outstanding printing expenses, this year outstanding add, right, and show it as a liability side. Interest accrued, outstanding interest receivable 800, okay, we should add. Then depreciate furniture by 10% and sports material by 10%, and capitalized 50% of donations na 50% na capital ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 50% na ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು revenue ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, right. Then entrance fees we have to take whole entrance fees as a revenue only because nothing is mentioned regarding what is that entrance fees. Clear? So this is what the problem, and with this problem now we have to prepare what income and expenditure account and balance sheet. Okay, so now let me show you the solution in the next part of the video. Okay, watch it. Yes, here I will show you the solution and accounts I have drawn, and just name it debit, credit, and income and expenditure account for the year ending. Write the date, very important, 31/3/2018. And this side what we show expenditure, and rupees, and here this side we show incomes, and here rupees. And now balance sheet. As on 31/3/2018, and this side is liabilities, rupees, amount, ಈ ಕಡೆ assets and amount in rupees, assets ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Got this? Okay, now let me start the solution, and I'll take the liability side. They are given outstanding salary which will consider it in the income and expenditure account, and separately year is given means we are not going to deduct them in the income and expenditure account. Okay, when the years are given, remember you can take only current year incomes and expenditure directly, right? And outstanding rent also same thing. Subscriptions received in advance, will adjust it during subscription. Now take the capital fund. Capital fund is, right in the inner column, 1,30,800. 1,30,800. Okay, asset side given cash at bank, that we are not taking here. And outstanding subscription, last year outstanding subscription 4,800, and actually we are supposed to deduct it, but we are taking directly for this year subscription given separately, then no need to deduct it. Then investments. Yesterday 5,200, no additional investment made, so directly you can write in the outer column. Then we have sports materials. ಒಂದು 3 ಲೈನ್ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, because 2 adjustments are there. 43,600 in the inner column, 2-3 line ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Then furniture also you leave 2 to 3 line. We have 32,800 and write it in the inner column itself. Yes, and the whatever the items we are supposed to take in the closing balance sheet, from the opening balance sheet we copied. Now you start the income and expenditure account. Receipt side means incomes during the year. Subscriptions, only current year subscriptions I am taking 17-18, 90,200. Okay, then 2018-19 subscription is there. Now only you write down, otherwise you will forget, just like in the previous example. And here some around 3 to 4 lines you will leave. And subscription received in advance, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅದು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ದು 4,200. So there is no chance of any leaving anything. Okay, then here around 2 to 3 lines you leave. Then write donation. Okay, and write in the inner column 32,400 total donation received, less 50% capitalized, ಅಂದರೆ 16,200. Then remaining 16,200 here, and this 16,200 add donations 50% ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 16,200 in the inner column itself, 16,200. So donation total 32,400. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಬರೆದ್ವಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೀಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೀಸ್ 65,200. 65,200. Then interest, there is adjustment related to interest, that's why write in the inner column 2,800. Then sale of old newspaper, old sports material 2,000. Revenue income, write it in the outer column directly. Okay, so receipt side taken everything. Now come to payment side, expenditure. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ರೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ರೆಂಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 2017-18 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹಿಂದಿನ ರೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, 8,800. ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ರೆಂಟಿಗೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಔಟರ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ 8800. ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ರೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, 8800 ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಔಟರ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. Then we have salaries. Salaries also you take for 2017-18 current year ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. 17-18 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 46,400 and any adjustment in the given adjustment ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ 46,400 ಅಂತ ಔಟರ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ paid for the year 2018-19 that we have to consider. Prepaid salary, prepaid salary ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅದು 2,400, right? Okay, then printing. Printing adjustment ಇದೆ, right in the inner column 15,200. Then general expenses, we have general expenses worth rupees 10,800, outer column directly, there is no adjustment. Then furniture and purchases ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಡೇಟ್ ಬರ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ 31/3/18. ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀರಿ 48,000 ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿದೆ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಮೇಲೆ. 80,800. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಡು ದ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿಗೆ 1, 10, 18. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು 6 ಮಂತ್ಗೆ 57,600. ಎರಡು ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಬರೀರಿ 1,01,200. ಎಸ್, 1,01,200 total sports material. Write it in the inner column because we have to charge depreciation on both opening as well as purchased during the middle of the year. Yes, we have cash balance ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಂಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ 60,800. 60,800. Yes, now adjustments. Subscription outstanding, current year subscription, add. Outstanding subscriptions for current year means 2017-18 5,600 ಅಂದರೆ 95,800 outer column. This 5,600 is receivable for this year, no? So right here outstanding subscription ಎಷ್ಟು 5,600. 5,600 adjustment twice we did, here once added and here in balance sheet we wrote the first adjustment. Second is printing unpaid. So printing this year current year outstanding, unpaid ಅಂದರೆ outstanding, add outstanding printing or unpaid printing, both are same. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,000. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ 16,200. And outstanding expenses, which side we show? Yes, outstanding printing on the liability side 1,000. Okay. Next, ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ರೂಡ್. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ರೂಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ 800. ಅಂದರೆ 3600. ದೆನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ರೂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಎಸ್, ಅಸೆಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ರೂಡ್ 800. So just there is no good big space, there only I am writing, so just copy it neatly. So 60,800 cash at bank ಇದೆ, outstanding subscription 5,600, interest accrued 800 ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ರೂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ದೆನ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಬೈ 10% ಲೆಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ at 10% only on 32,200. ಇದರ ಮೇಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ 32,800 ಇಂಟು 10%. ಸೊ 3,280 3280 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿತದೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ, 20 5 7 80 77,520 20 ಎಂಟ್ರಾಗ 5 7 77,520 ರೈಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬರೋಣ. ಲೆಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ at 10%, ಇದು ಕೂಡ 10%. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು 43,600 ಇಂಟು 10%. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ 6 ಮಂತ್ 57,600 ಇಂಟು 10% ಇಂಟು 6 ಮಂತ್ 6/12. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಯರ್. 0 0 4360 ಇದು 0 0 ಹೋಯಿತು. 5760 ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾಡಿರಿ 30. I'll do it somewhere here. 5760 divided by 2. $2,660 into once again 5760 10%ಗೆ ಆದರೆ ಅರ್ಧ, ಅದರ ಅರ್ಧ ಹಾಫ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ 2 4 1 8 2 8 16 1 8 4 2 8 16 2880 2880. ಇದನ್ನು 2 ಕೊಡಿಸ್ರಿ. 8 6 14 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 12 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 7 7,240. I just do that minus here. ಎಷ್ಟು 1,01,200ದಲ್ಲಿ 7,240 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎರಡು ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಎರಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. 8 6 14 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 4 8 12 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 7 60 9 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 3 93,960. ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಏನೋ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ once we do the total, that time will come to know. Okay, and see here depreciation on sports material ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 7,240. Then on furniture ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 3,280. 3280. Yes, see, these are the calculations. And now I'll do the total. Just I do it by hand and I will show you the end amount. See, one item from the last balance sheet. Add subscription received in advance in the year ಯಾವಾಗ 1670 ಈ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ? 99,800 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 99,800 ಟೋಟಲ್. 95 ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಈ 4,000 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೌ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಫ್ this side 1,86,800 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 1,86,800. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ 1,86,800. 400 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4,000 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 86 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇದ್ರ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 92,720 ಇದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 1,86,800ದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. 94,080 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 92,000 ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮದು ಇದೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್ $94,080. ಇದನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? 80 ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 11 14 1,41,080. ಇಲ್ಲ, 2,41,080. 2,41,080. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ 5,200 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 5,200 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 2,46,280. 2,46,280 ಬರ್ತದೆ. 2,46,280 ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಈ ಕಡೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್. 280. You just check it. So this is what the final solution for this problem. You can just see. Okay, take the screenshot and copy it in your notebook neatly, and along with this I will send you one practice problem. I hope now you are following, you are able to follow it, and you can do problems your own, right? So with this, today I conclude the class, and in next class I will come with the next type of problem. Okay, so till that, take care and bye.